What up, though, everybody? This is Kyle and Devin. You're with us. Knockouts and 3 counts here live from BCWA Cataclysm. Devin, we got a lot of great matches here tonight. Which matches are you looking forward to most?
Man, you know, probably the match that I'm looking forward to the most is Eli versus Broner. We've seen Broner wrestle in different promotions. We had him on the show before, man. The guy is a monster, and I'm looking forward to seeing him here in the BCWA ring.
Look, anybody that's watched Isaiah Broner's matches knows that he's a killer. Electric Ely, he's been doing his thing. The kid's got plenty of energy. Let's see if he's got enough energy to overcome the 7-mile killer, Isaiah Broner. What up, though, everybody? We're back here from BCWA Cataclysm, fresh off the match. And as you can see, we've got past guest of the show, Isaiah Broner, with us. Give us your thoughts tonight on your match with Electric Ely. You came out victorious.
First of all, it was not a match. It was what we call it was called a sparring section. He knocked him around the ring, and it was just warm up. That's all it was. So next time, just don't call it what it's not. Okay. All right. Next question, please.
Sorry for misrepresenting your sparring session, sir. So now that we've got that out of the way, we've heard your thoughts on the sparring session. So what's next for you guys? We saw, all your brothers from DTA out there, all that kind of good stuff. Are you going for some gold next, or what's next?
You want to know what's next? Give me the mic. I'm going to tell you what's next. Can I please? I'm going to tell you what's next. You want me to tell you guys what's next? I'm going to tell you what's next. Justin Maine, you're next. You guys remember Battle for Champion? I remember Battle for Champion. You threw him out of the ring, and you had that look in your eye. You know that look you get when you think that you won, when you got one up on somebody? Well, guess what? All you did was poke the bear. Poke. Now he's angry. Poke. That's all you did was make him angry. Now I see that you got the title. I see it. I see you got the belt. So you can keep the belt all you want to. Shine it up. Put it on your top shelf. Lay with it. Kiss it. Love it. Carry it all around the world, because that belt is going to be right here, right around his waist. Now, that's not a promise. That's a matter of fact, because we only deal in facts. Like gravity is a fact. It's a law. And this man beating you is a fact. It's a law.
So, as you guys might know, I've been away for a while. This is my first time back at BCWA in a few months. Thank you. So, yes, I've met Isaiah before in previous promotions, but now you're here in BCWA. You're wrecking havoc, man. So my question for you, Charlie, is, yes, you've got this man next to you, man. You've had acts here, you had talent here before. Didn't necessarily go your way. You seem to be a little bit happier right now because you have this man on your side. So what does bringing this man to BCWA mean for you?
Have you guys ever seen a bear maul an animal? You have?
Yes.
But when the bear was done mauling the animal, how did the bear look? He looked happy, right? Well, before I was with the bear today, I was with little alley cats. And sometimes they get treats and they feel happy. They get a little catnip and they feel good.
Okay.
But they could not make it to the next step because, you know what, the counter was too high and they couldn't jump that high. But this man right here, he can jump, he can run. Matter of fact, he about to grow wings, he can fly.
Okay.
That's why I'm happy now, because I got a champion on my hands. You know how that feels to have a champion on your hands?
I don't know.
That's a twinkle on my toes. That's how good it is. There's a twinkle on my toes. That's how good it is.
The match wasn't long, I'll say that, But
Again, it was a sparring section.
But I'll say this: you ended the contest a little quick.
Yeah.
What do you call that move you did at the end? Is there a name for that? Because it looked very impressive. I mean, if I'm just throwing something out there, I'd say the F7 mile. You know, I think that might be something that people would like to see on a shirt, maybe. Like to see on some merchandise.
Oh, you want to talk about merchandise? You want to talk about? That's what you. I see what you're trying to do.
I mean, we are on camera, so.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna have you contact our people. And when you contact our people are gonna sit down and we're gonna discuss some things. We're not gonna say what it is now, but when the T-shirt comes out, you make sure you go and buy it. Okay? That's all you need to know. That's all we're gonna tell you right now.
All right, last question for me. Justin Maine, you spoke on it a little bit.
Who?
The current BCWA champion.
Crazy man that was poking the bear? Okay, go.
He did mention you just a few minutes ago here at the end of the show.
He mentioned who?
He mentioned you.
So he poking the bear again. You know what?
You woke the bear up.
Justin Maine, pretty boy, whatever you want to call yourself. Thank you. A little too high off that win tonight if you calling my name out. I'm not here to out-wrestle you. I'm not here to out-flip you. They pay me to beat people up. I don't like you. I don't like nobody in that locker room. You got something I want. Come hell or high water, I'm going to take it. And that's not a promise. That's a death threat.
I think that sums it up. We got the 7 Mile Destroyer.
Let me tell you something right now. You got one more time. You got one more time. One little slither. Come here. One little slither. You got a little slither. You got a whisper. If you dreaming about this man, if you dreaming about him, you should wake up and go in the bathroom and take a hot shower. You know what? If you're driving in the car and you thinking about him, you having a daydream, you should stop the car. You know why? Because you gotta watch your back. Because you don't know if it's gonna be today, if it's gonna be tomorrow, if it's gonna be next week, but it's coming. It's coming. And when it does, and he gets his hands on you, you will pay for poking the bear. If you can pick up what I'm putting down around the town, Charlie Brown.
Another match that I'm looking forward to, of course, is going to be the ones with last week's guests, the Bumpin' Uglies versus the House of Truth, Gracefully Chosen. For me, man, this one's a little personal. Bumpin' Uglies have become friends of the show. Let's see if they can overcome Truth Martini. What do you think about that match, Devin?
Well, like you said, let me get the mic for a little bit, man. Let me get some space time here, sir. But no, Gracefully Chosen, man. I don't know if you got a chance to see their promo video they did against the Bumpin' Uglies. They're making this very, very personal. They're here to make a statement, and I want to see if that statement lands, man. So, Truth Martini in their corner. I'm very interested in seeing how this goes. But Bumpin' Uglies, like you said, they've been on the show plenty of times. They're veterans in this game. Great battle between young up-and-coming team and some veterans that's out there to prove that they can still do it.
You're on the spot. Who are you going with?
Are you actually make me choose?
Yep.
It's kind of hard to go against the House of Truth, man.
He's going against our guest. Looky there. Look at
Well,
there.
they're both House of Truth, so that's my way of covering it.
Look at you. He's trying to play the fence. He's trying to be a punk. Said, last but not least, we've got the big title match. You've got past guests of the show. Both of them have been on our show. You've got Orlando Christopher, the champion, defending his title against Justin Maine. I think this is going to be a great match. If you look at our video from the BCWA press conference yesterday, you'll see that Orlando made it clear that he wants to show his pure wrestling skills against somebody else he believes can match him in that and show that he's away from the high-flying stuff. So I'm really looking forward to this match. And last but not least, we've got a Battle Royal. You got the Jim Joy Memorial Battle Royal. You never know who's going to come out there. Devin, do you got any picks for who you think's going to win that one?
See, the Battle Royal, I don't have a pick, but I do want to make a quick pick about our championship match. Probably shouldn't do it, but I'm going to go with Justin Maine on this one, man. I think Justin Maine comes out and shows that, hey, he didn't necessarily lose his championship, and I think he wants that back, and I think he gets it.
I don't know. For me, I'm really torn on this one. I like both guys. Since they always say I don't like to make a pick, I'm going to go with Justin Maine as well. I think we're going to see a new champion here, but I'm not mad either way. Either way, make sure you stay tuned. We're going to have a couple interviews. You never know who's going to be on the show with us. You might,
surprises coming.
You never know, man. That's why you need to be here, BCWA. Make sure after the first of the year, you guys come out, check out BCWA live here from Wyandotte at the Copeland Center, Wyandotte, Michigan. We'll see you in a bit. What up, everybody? We're back here live from BCWA Cataclysm, and as you can see, we've got another guest with us, but this guest has never been on the show with us, as opposed to Isaiah Broner. So we've got the Caveman Elk fresh off of his win against Amadeus tonight. Let us know what your thoughts are on the match.
I was excited. You got two big bulls going in there, going to butt heads together. And my first singles match in BCWA, so it's going to be a great chance for Elk and the tribe to showcase what they're made of. And then stupid guy with black stuff coming out of his face brings a railroad spike into the ring and ends the match. It wasn't the way anybody wanted to see that match win. I wish we could have got a decisive victory, but that just means we get to do it again, right, guys?
That answered my next question. He's trying to channel his inner road warrior there.
Exactly.
Dev, so we know you haven't been around BCWA. You got any questions for our guest?
Yeah, I definitely have questions for Elk. Like, I've seen you in other promotions, man. Yeah. Now you're here in BCWA. You've been traveling through time. You landed here in BCWA. What brings you here? What are your goals, especially going into the new year, 2020?
Well, I'm here to just eradicate evil. I'm going in and out of time streams, slipping in and out of time dimensions, and I'm here to take on all comers. I'm here to beat the bad guy, Asmodeus. I'm here. We got championship belts. There's a Dread King running around with a belt that, hey, I got my eyes set on that too. We got a new BCWA champion. Why not get that belt? Yeah, and then we got Studio 86. They got tag team belts. I'll find a partner. Let's get it all.
Okay. Mr. Campbell?
Yes. Now, as you just mentioned, tonight we did see a new BCWA champion, and we saw a new tag team champion, Studio 86. We saw the Dread King Logan successfully retain his title. Who do you want to go after next?
Ooh, I think me and Asmodeus, Amadeus, whatever you want to call him, we got unfinished business. He's leaking black stuff all over the ring. He's hitting people in the eyeball with railroad spikes. He's a bad guy who needs to get dealt with, and I'm here to do that. After that, hey, like I said, we got all those championship belts. Let's try to win them. There's also a guy running around knocking people out real fast. Isaiah Broner, I ran into him in that battle royal. I'd like to give him a receipt. So there's a lot of things to do in BCWA, and I can't wait to be here.
Kyle?
I think he's pretty much covered the gamut. He's looking for all the gold right now.
Everybody.
He says he wants smoke with Isaiah Broner. Now, see, I don't know if that's the smartest move, but I'll leave that to you. That being said, is there anywhere else anybody can catch you real soon?
Oh, yeah, you can see me at Clash Wrestling. We're going to do Seize the Day, January 24th. You can also go to Three Wise Men Media. You can see all the Elk shenanigans on YouTube. You can see all kinds of different good, funny videos there. But, yeah, we're all over the place. Three Wise Men Media.
And that being said, all of you guys that watch us already know we throw this out every week, but make sure you're subscribing to us. Knockouts and 3 Counts on YouTube, at KO3C Pod, Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, Knockouts and 3 Counts Podcast, and all of our social medias are on our website at KO3CPod.com. So stay tuned. You never know what we're going to find, and make sure you're at the next BCWA show. Peace.